Beautiful love. The date is the 17th of July 2022, and over the next 3 days the hottest record temperatures ever recorded are about to hit the UK. This peaceful demonstration was put on by the rebellion against extinction against the oil giants in the ocean city. Bolero.
Absolutely pathetic.
Where have all the young men gone? Long time passing. Where have all the young men gone? Long time ago. Where have all the young men gone? Gone for soldiers, everyone. When will they ever learn? When will they Where have all the soldiers gone? Long time passing. Where have all the soldiers gone? Long, long time ago. Where have all the soldiers gone? Gone to graveyards, everyone. When will they ever learn? When will they Where have all the graveyards gone? Long time passing. Where have all the graveyards gone? Long time ago. Where have all the graveyards gone? Gone to flowers, everyone. When will they ever learn? When will they ever learn?
This is the High Court injunction on Energy Limited against the rebellion against extinction. That's what we're looking at coming down the road. Hence the overloaded policing. Hello Tim, so you're part of Extinction Rebellion, are you?
Yes, I am.
I hope the wind's not catching my...
No, that's fine. I've been involved with Extinction Rebellion since November 2019.
Okay, what does it mean to you?
To me, actually 2018, so 3.5 years already.
Yes.
It means a lot to me. We asked for the government to meet our 3 demands by 2025. We're now halfway there,
Yeah.
and virtually nothing has happened.
And what were the 3 demands?
The 3 demands were to declare a climate emergency, to
Yeah.
tell the truth, and to allow us to have citizens' assemblies to determine our future with the climate crisis.
Well, the government's got a lot of internal problems anyway, hasn't it? So it's got a lot of internal distractions at the moment. It's been ongoing for quite a while.
Yes.
And that hasn't helped the situation either.
They are
Even
distractions.
the wars don't help because the wars are destructive to the planets as well.
Yes, interesting though, isn't it? That really I see the wars, particularly the current wars, being fueled by the way that we use energy. The war, the cost of living crisis, the energy crisis are essentially all down to the same problem, that we're using fossil fuels when there really is no need for that now.
Yeah.
It's interesting today, I believe, we're outside an oil refinery. Some people have thought we may be trying to shut it down. We're not trying to shut it down. We're trying to get the government.
I think it's a bit of an overkill with the advances here, to be honest. It's a bit intimidating.
No, we expect that. That's routine. That's a sign of our success.
Okay,
it's a sign of our success previously. Yeah. So, yes.
I'm not used to it because I've not done these demonstrations before.
No, we've had. They rarely take a risk now if they know that Extinction Rebellion is involved. Our name's on that poster over there. The High Court injunction is named as a. We have been called a terrorist body.
Well, I wouldn't trust the authorities in Plymouth full stop because I know what goes on at the top end in their organisations.
What about Anthony Guterres of the United Nations said that we're not the terrorists, the governments are the real terrorists.
Well, it is. It's the governments that kill thousands of people.
It is.
In wars and in political statements across the world.
Excuse me, I'm just going to. I want to see these coming in.
Okay.
That's all right.
No problem. Thanks for your time anyway.
Hello. My name is Dean, and I'm here because I'm mad as hell at the token gesturing and virtue signalling that multinationals that profit from fossil fuels we think is going to make a real difference against that oncoming juggernaut of the double whammy of climate and ecological collapse. I'm here today at this action regarding the oceans are rising up, and so are we, to highlight two pervasive issues: greenwashing and the circumnavigation of a right to a trial by jury of our peers. What do these two statements actually mean? Well, as far as I can understand, greenwashing is a broad brush that enables corporations and institutions to signal that they are investing in the future generations with what appears to be large sums of money, at least large sums relative to us mere mortals. It is only when we look at how much of the owners' money is actually being invested as a percentage of their turnover that you see how committed they truly are to the fate of future generations. Their turnover is the amount of money that the company moves through their business each year. And their profit margin is the amount of money they make from that turnover after costs and taxes are paid. Hang on. Our really big players in the business world don't seem to be paying their fair share though, through clever use of creative accounting, where money is hidden from the taxman in offshore accounts and trust funds. The list of legal instruments and dodges, loopholes and other ways of avoiding tax is mind-boggling and above my capacity to properly comprehend it. All I know is that it's not fair that those who should carry the biggest burden actually pay the least. So, greenwashing is pretending to have green credentials while actually only investing in a token gesture way so that they can claim to be ethically invested in the climate justice movement without hindering their profit margin. The second of my issues is how the fossil fuel corporations avoid rebels being tried in the criminal court and being acquitted by their peers who, once informed of the science behind the climate and ecological emergency, tend to find them not guilty of the crimes against the corporations. We are nature defending itself, and once the jurors understand that they too are in fact part of nature, they too see the validity of the protest in the first place. How is this sleight of hand done? Firstly, there is a false narrative that puts the ecocidal corporations in the place of the victim of a crime of people trying to enable a livable planet for all future generations. Here I speak to more than just the human race. The corporations are suffering the inconvenience of a supposed loss of earnings at the hands of people trying to defend themselves and their progeny from a dystopian nightmare that is the outcome of their linear modality. What, pray tell, is a linear modality? Well, it's a one-way system of mining, refining, making, and then selling a disposable product. A product that will be thrown away and become a toxic legacy for those who have not yet been born. This one-way system works well for the producers, but not the consumers. As ever-increasing profit margins have been sought, the lifespan of products has gone down. We, the consumers and rebels, are being denied our voice at the table by the use of immoral injunctions. This is a judgment that enables a company to ensure that its business as usual can continue, often guised as the nation's interest. So that if a rebel breaches, or in layman's terms breaks, the injunction, they are already guilty of contempt of court. They have been contemptuous of the courts by not obeying the letter of the law and the words ensconced in the injunction. So technically, they are disrespecting the judgment set out by a judge. This means that they will be made to attend a contempt of court hearing rather than a trial by their peers. This avoids and in fact denies us a fair trial and a judgment by lay people and not a single invested judge. Why do I say they're invested? Because the judge who passes judgment on the rebels is part of the same judiciary who granted the injunction in the first place. This may be legal, but it is immoral. We are policed by consent and the social contract between us and our governing institutions. This means that as long as they act for the common good, we consent to being judged by our peers in a criminal court open to the public. We do not consent to our ecocidal system and our ecology being destroyed and our nature and our national interests being asset stripped. If we are not in rebellion because of this, then we are complicit in the criminal theft from future generations. Thank you.
Hello, my name is Gay. I live in Plymouth. I'm a member of Extinction Rebellion, Rebel Botanists, Climate Action Plymouth. We're feeling the heat today. For the first time for a very long time, I'm grateful for the winds that we live with constantly in Plymouth. I'm feeling very grateful for it. It's probably the best place in the country to be protesting today. This morning, walking through the Barbican, I was struck by the different atmosphere, the fact that people were receptive to what we were saying. One woman, when I gave her the leaflet, she put her arms around me, gave me a kiss and said thank you. I've never known that happen before, and I was quite bowled over. Somebody wise once said, we only protect what we love, and we only love what we understand. Interestingly, the fossil fuel industries appear to understand full well the consequences of their activities. They've known since at least 1946, when, in response to rising public anxiety about pollution, they commissioned, and I quote, a well-funded, carefully coordinated, multi-decade enterprise of funding scientific research and using that research to promote scepticism about environmental regulations. And they spent the last 70 years refining that approach, misinforming, lobbying, hiding research, greenwashing to the max. Last week I caught a Shell ad during a TV break extolling what they're doing to support renewables. The ad was full of happy people in a green landscape. I nearly killed the TV in a rage. Because what we know is that for everything they spend on renewables, they spend over 100 times as much on developing new deadly oil extraction projects, but they never mention them. What they seem to understand and love is wealth and power. They're dazzled and blinded by the prospect of unlimited amounts of both. In 2019, the CEO of Texas Bolero, who owned this terminus, was given a $22 million payout. Bolero itself is worth $43 billion, and its shares have rocketed this year by 35%. The UK, as we know, doesn't receive the taxes they should be paying here, and the profits flow back to Texas, ironically suffering its own massive climate stresses. I would ask the people who work here, how much of that profit do you see? Security guards, how do you feel about guarding their monstrous wealth, like some kind of lower-end dragons from a Tolkien or a Harry Potter epic? Precious. We know about that. I'd remind Bolero of the legend of King Midas in Greek mythology. Rich, powerful, and endlessly successful in making money. One day a god offered him one wish. He wished that everything he touched should turn to gold. Too late he realised he couldn't eat gold food, drink gold wine, or touch and hold the people he loved. Perhaps even worse, he couldn't be held by the people he loved, not without killing them. He isolated himself in a golden prison of his own making. They knew a thing or two, those Greeks. So here we are beside the sea. We live on an island. When the sea levels rise, it will come from every direction. Many of you here will know a great deal about the sea, and you swim in it regularly. You'll see up close some of the damage and the terrifying effects on marine life. Even if we don't swim in it, many of us live by or near the sea. We feel connected, we feel responsible. And the more we know and understand about it, the more we love this extraordinary ocean world. Its perfect balance, its intricate details, its finely meshed networks of communication. The thousands, even millions of living things, for example, contained in a teaspoon of seawater. The more you learn, the more it blows your mind. And we're part of this. This is us. Our lives depend on it staying in balance. I want us to start another pandemic, but this time to infect people with a benign virus that will spread knowledge, understanding, and above all, passionate love for this world that we've inherited. And with all that loving passion, we will go and stop it all. So I want to say today, time passes. Walk away from your despair and its needs and invest all your inner goods and bones in renewables and a healthy future. Instead of taking out injunctions against us, join us in protecting this magical ocean, this miraculous earth. We've been given a garden. We cannot and must not leave it a desert.
Where have all the young girls gone?
It's hot, but let's sing a song. Okay?
Where have all the young girls
We
gone?
all know it, I think. We're standing here.
Where have all the young
Who
girls
is going
gone?
to lead us?
On to young men, everyone. When will they ever learn? When will they ever learn? Where have all the young long time standing here? Where have all the young people here? Long time standing here. Where have all beauty and diversity gone for soldiers everywhere? When will they ever learn? When will they ever Where have all the soldiers gone? They must die. Time passes. If the truth is where have all the soldiers gone? And we time ago. The citizens where have all the soldiers gone? Gone to graveyards, everyone. When will they ever learn? When will they ever? We stand here in rebellion. Where have all the graveyards gone? That echoes sunlight crime. Where have all the graveyards gone? And peaceful disobedience. Where have all the graveyards gone? Gone to flowers, everyone. When will they ever learn? When will they ever learn? We're standing here for what we hold dear. We're standing here for beauty and diversity. And we're standing in the love that binds us all.
If you can, we're going to walk as a group back to the home. And on the way, you may have some ribbons you want to leave anywhere along the fence. And we're not doing this secretly, we're doing it with open hearts and open messages to Bolero. Anybody that needs transport, the route back to up on the Hoe is shorter. If you need flags transported, banners transported, then please can you bring them here and we will transport those for you.
Where have all the flowers gone? Long time passing. Where have all the flowers gone? Long time ago. Where have all the flowers gone? Young girls pick them, everyone. When will they ever learn? When will they ever learn? Where have all the young girls gone? Long time passing. Where have all the young girls gone?
need to talk to the crowd.
Where have all the soldiers gone?
That man up there.
Gone to graveyards, everyone. When will they ever learn? When will they ever learn? Where have all the graveyards gone? Long time passing. Where have all the graveyards gone? Long time ago. Where have all the graveyards gone? Gone to flowers everywhere. When will they ever learn? When will they ever?
They're going to take a photo from the top.
Thanks to the organisers and everybody involved in this important awareness campaign. 30 years of culture and the arts as a free service on Love Summertime TV. Don't forget to friend and share my videos, subscribe to my channel and support me through PayPal at tcsphoto1@gmail.com. Thanks for watching the video.